Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Cam from Progressive, and then
Jodi Headstrom. Yep.
There we go. So we are answering your questions this week. This was our first week of questions from clients. So ask a clinician. And one of the biggest ones we got kind of related to critical pauses and then trying to improve your awareness. So a big question was, how do I work with my awareness when I'm particularly tired or fatigued? I can usually stop myself to make the right decision in the moment when I have energy, but if I'm fatigued, what can we do? So the way I would generally kind of tend to approach this is try and identify the moments when you're not going to be able to make a good decision. So those are those moments where you're particularly tired. Those
End
are the
of the
moments.
day, maybe.
Where you're overwhelmed. So if you know speaking with somebody usually gets you overwhelmed, that could be one. Making decisions in a short amount of time. So if you have a time crunch. So really trying to plan around those. Because you might be good at taking a critical pause in an ideal situation. So think a little bit about the future. Take the pause earlier in the day and then plan out what you're going to do.
Yeah, and maybe consider particular people, particular events, things that kind of are triggers with not planning as well.
And that really can go a long way to not forcing you to make a bad choice, right? You want to put yourself in position to succeed, and that's why I really like one thing that Jodi's going to talk about, because I think it can be very helpful.
Yeah, I mean, another thing that can be helpful is to have a go-to phrase. So something that you've already pre-planned and figured out is the phrase that you always say whenever you're in those situations where you feel like you're not pausing as effectively. So maybe you catch yourself and you're doing something that you never intended to do. I find a really good question is just to always ask yourself, is this what I meant to do? Is this what I meant to do? If you get into the habit of asking yourself that throughout the day, whether you're fatigued or not, that can often be very helpful determining if what you're doing was the best use of your time, or if you meant to be doing something else that was actually the plan.
Very true. I know a question I often ask myself is not only what can I be doing or what could I be doing, but also what should I be doing?
Yeah, that's a good one too.
So these are just things that, I mean, in my opinion, everybody could benefit from.
Yeah.
But for those of you that have really been struggling with some of that inhibition or even just decision making in kind of those moments, that would be our main point.
That's right.
Please continue to submit questions. It's been really interesting getting to kind of get some feedback from you guys, and we'd like to be able to address more things with you more often. So thank you,
Sounds
everybody.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Jodi, for
You're
appearing
welcome,
on the very first group of questions.
Yay!
All right.